to take a minute and say thanks to all my subscribers. Appreciate you being with me and making this channel kind of grow. Back working on the 80cc CU Tech motorized bicycle engine. I want to show you some things that I found that you need to do to this motor. If you're not familiar with this motor, if you get a motor and you don't know how to tear it down, you might want to get some help. That's always good because it's a learning curve. I mean, you can take it apart, watch some of my videos. I'm taking apart motors apart and stuff. Just be careful, you know, the bearings and seals and stuff. If you're not going to replace them, just be real gentle with them, trying to get them apart. And don't pry stuff too hard because it'll damage stuff really good. Okay, so big thing I saw with this engine is all the wheel marks from the castings that were still in there. You got to polish these out. You got a whole bunch of burrs hanging on the insides, and that drops down on the inside over here where your gears are. It'll jam your gears up and it'll destroy your gears. So what we're going to do today, so you chase your threads with the proper tap. It's probably different on every motor. This was a 8mm by 125 thread pitch. And I noticed on this case where the machine kind of got crazy on it. If you can see. Well, we're gonna use some stuff that I always use. It's called gasket made by Permatex. Use this stuff. You can use it on K-tabs. You can use it on your base gasket. And then use it on your seals too. It just makes for a better airtight engine, because the last thing you want on a two-stroke is an air leak, and it'll make it run all funky and make it run lean and burn it up. Okay, so we're going to go back with stock head studs. I know everybody has personal preferences on doing their head studs. This is the way I do them. This is the way I've always done them. I used a 262 Loctite, and what I do is you just do the double nut thing. Just use the head studs and nuts and these nuts here. And all you gotta do is just lock them together. Not too hard. These are 14s. A little bit short. Now what I like doing is use a 262. Put it on the threads. I usually just kind of put a generous amount. It kind of drips off. And then right down in there with them. Try to get it in the case. You can get you a paper towel and wipe this off here in a minute. The last thing you want is that Loctite in your engine. And then what I do is take the fork key, run it down all the way down until it stops, and I'll kick it just a hair. That's all you really need to do. You got to build these motors right to keep them together. I think that if you would have bought it and you would have put it on your bicycle or whatever you're going to put it on, it would have lasted. It wouldn't have lasted about 2 days. Start losing compression, and it would have just been really bad. Okay. I bet you. I bet you. I was gonna say, if we didn't. That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna take this whole back part. piston pin back out. I'm gonna move on to the next segment here because this has just got to dry. That out. I did those piston clips are coming with a different piston. It's a Husqvarna piston. It's a one ring piston. They use that depending on how high it comes up. It's supposed to be a high compression pop-up piston. That's why I got it. I did put a high compression pop-up piston on my pocket light motor, my 54cc pocket light motor. That thing is strong, man. It's got really good compression. So, depending on what kind of spark plug you have, this will affect the CC, by the way. Okay. So if the threads are longer on here, and they come inside the cylinder head, say like this, okay, and they don't go all the way down inside, that's going to affect your CC. So if you can find a spark plug to go all the way inside of there, to take up that gap right there, where the end of the thread stop, then your CC is going to be smaller. It's a rule of thumb on that. All these cylinder heads are pretty much like that. I am going to try to find a plug that will go down inside the head all the way. That's a little bit longer, because I've noticed this, because on some of these it's on this one it doesn't go all the way down inside, but on this head cylinder head here it goes down in there, and on this head it doesn't go all the way down in there either. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I'm going to load up some pictures, show you the progress on the scooter and the motor, and you'll be able to see in the next one. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and thumbs up, and guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you all so much. Bye.